Today, I will be sharing my contribution to the Project Dress a Girl Challenge that is being hosted by Madi of Madi Sews. So if you would like to see the dress that I made and the pattern that I used to make a beautiful little girl a beautiful dress, please continue to watch. Hello friends, and thank you so much for stopping by the channel. My name is Talisha and I also go by CreativiTeeByT, and if you are new to watching that channel, I do welcome you and I hope you consider subscribing, and thank you to all of my returning subscribers for coming back and for your continued support. So today I will be sharing my contribution to the Project Dress a Girl campaign that is being led by Madi of Madi Sews. If you don't know what Project Dress a Girl is, it's a challenge that Madi put together for sewists to make little girl dresses to help the Dress a Girl Around the World charity. The charity teaches young girls about human trafficking as they distribute dresses because they want them and their parents or guardians to know of the different types of traps that are set up for human trafficking, and they teach this information to the girls while they are dressing them in the dresses. So all of the girls that receive the dresses are generally impoverished, which makes them at a higher risk for being targeted for the human trafficking. So educating the girls and their families through the means of receiving a new beautiful dress is for them to wear is just one way that I feel like I can help, which is why I wanted to participate in the challenge. So if you would like to know more information on this charity, I will link to the organization in the description box below, and I will also link to Madi's website where she explains everything about this challenge and the organization in the description box below as well. So this here is the dress that was made for the charity, and this is the Allison tent dress, and this dress was designed by Jazz of So Much Jazz on Instagram. She also has a website. Jazz is a pattern designer and she has several other different patterns, but she made this pattern specifically for this challenge. The description for this is basically it's a tent dress, and that's what it is. So there's not more than one view for this pattern, it's just this one view, but this one view serves the purpose of the dress that is needed for the little girls, so that was okay with me. The fabric recommendations for this Allison tent dress is going to be your cotton types, but you will need 54-inch fabric because of how the ruffles and for the sleeve and the ruffle here at the bottom of the dress, how it is cut on the fold. But you know, it's not a big deal. I didn't use 54-inch fabric because mine wasn't, so I just used what I had, and this still came out okay. The sewing skill level is easy, and it is a very easy. The only difficult part maybe for a beginner would be connecting the facings, but again, that's not hard. So the only notions that you're going to need for this is going to be your thread. So for the pattern sizing, this comes in two different size packaging. This here is a size 18 month to 12 years. That's the first packaging, and the size that is here is for a 2-year-old. There is also, like I said, another size packaging, and that comes in adult sizes for sizes extra small through 5XL for that. Again, this is a 2T because the fabric that you need is a lot. You're going to use a lot of fabric for this because most everything except for the pockets and it's cut on the fold, so you're using the length of the whole like cut of fabric that you have. So yes, it is a bit of a fabric haul, but you're going to get a nice ruffly dress out of it. So yeah, so because of that, I didn't have much fabric left. I did think I was going to be able to get 2 dresses out of the amount of fabric that I purchased, which was about 2.5 to 3 yards. But again, because it does have facings that are cut on the fold, ruffles for the sleeves, and for, you know, the bottom tier, you know, you're going to use a bit more fabric than you would if you would make like your standard dress. But again, you know, it's a different style. So if this is a style that that you want, it's definitely worth the amount of fabric. So yeah, the 2T is what I could get out of the amount of fabric I had. And speaking of the pattern pieces that I used were the front, the back, the front neck facing, the back facing, the sleeves, the sleeve ruffle, the skirt ruffle, and the pocket, which gives a total of 8 pattern pieces. And I do think it looks like the photo drawing on the pattern absolutely does. Instructions were easy to follow. And the things that I really love about this little girl's dress is I love the little tent style. It's very roomy and swishy, and I like the tent style actually for both the adult and the child. I love the ruffles for the skirt and for the sleeves, and I love the little pin tucks here. I think these pin tucks are just absolutely adorable. If you can see them right up here, there's 3 pin tucks. So there was nothing that I disliked about the pattern at all. There were no new techniques learned, no first time experience. But the first time that I made it with the adult pattern, I did experience making pin tucks for the first time. But for this fabric, the fabric that I use is this beautiful purple and white colorway fabric with beautiful purple and lilac flowers with just a hint of yellow. I think it's absolutely beautiful, and I know that a little girl is going to look absolutely adorable in it. And the fabric was purchased from Hobby Lobby. There were no alterations that needed to be made for this. It was just simple, and I would definitely recommend it. I think this is such a great pattern, and as mentioned earlier, it also has adult sizes, so even if you want to make it for yourself and a child outside of the campaign, you know, you can twin in this. So it's a good option for twinning, like if you make it for yourself and a granddaughter, or yourself and a daughter or niece, or whatever the case may be. Like I said, I have made this pattern before, but I haven't had the opportunity to share it on this channel, and I still couldn't get myself together enough to wear it and take pictures and share it for this video. So I will be sharing that soon if you are interested in seeing what the adult size looks like on me. But if you don't care to see it on my body and you just want to see it in general, I do know that Madi has made 2 different versions of the adult Allison tent dress, and I will link to one of her videos in the description box below so that you can check that out. So as far as the availability, the pattern for the girls just came out, and it is available for free for us sewers to use to make little girl dresses. It is a PDF pattern, so you'll either need to print it. I believe the print shop may be available, I'm not sure, but I did print it from a printer, and I will link to that pattern in the description box below with, you know, the information on how you can get it and what your code is going to be to get it for free. I will also link to the adult pattern below if you desire to make that, but that is something that you will need to pay for. So now I will enter a few more pictures of the little girl's dress so that you can see it off of the hanger. So I know that there is a beautiful little girl that is going to be absolutely excited about these ruffles on the sleeves and on the bottom of this dress. I know they're going to be absolutely ecstatic to have it. I really appreciate this campaign. I thank Madi for all of her hard work for putting this together to make sure that these girls have not been forgotten. This is, like I said, just for such a great cause. I participated last year, and I plan to participate moving forward. And again, I know some girl is going to be really happy. So please let me know what your thoughts are about this pattern and how you think it looks in the comment section below, as I would love to hear your thoughts. I am getting ready to close out this video, but like I always say before I leave, Please take a pause for the cause and click the like button and the subscribe button and the gray notification bell so that you can be notified of future videos. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to all of my returning subscribers for your support, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.